Shalom everyone, it's Kol Torah. It's Tuesday at 12 o'clock. And today I would like not to talk really about the Parashat HaShavua, that it's Tazria, but rather to start talking about Pessach. And there is a famous halacha, a famous Jewish law, that says that 30 days before the holiday, we need to start talking about the holiday, talking about the halachot, the Jewish law aspect, as well as the machshava, as the understanding, the meaning of the holiday. And today I would like to touch on one point that I think will carry a lot of significance to our preparation for the upcoming holiday, Chag HaPesach. The first mitzvah that the Jewish people received as people, as a nation, was the sanctification of the new month, what we call Kiddush HaChodesh. And basically what it says that Moshe and Aaron were commanded that someone needs to see the moon, two witnesses. They need to come to the court, to the Jewish court, and say, look, we saw the Levana, the Yareach, the moon, in this shape or another shape. And the rabbis will investigate them. The rabbis will ask them questions, basically interrogate them. And if they will see that there is a great match between their testimony and the figures and the calculations that we have, we will say, Mekudash, 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 meaning that the month is sanctified. Sorry. There is, I think, an interesting thing in this mitzvah. When you think about the mechanism of the mitzvah, there is something that it's in a way, it's impressing. You have Moshe and Reuven, who saw the moon, and they are excited. They are going to go to the court. They go to the court, and they are being investigated. And the rabbi, the big rabbi, sits there and he says, Moshe, Reuven, you are the ones. You are the hero of this month. Based on you, Moshe, based on you, Reuven, we are going to sanctify the month. And if they are lucky ones, let's say they are the helpers to sanctify the month of Nisan, so based on their testimony, we are going to celebrate Pesach on the 14th of Nisan. We will not be able to eat chametz for 7 days in Israel, 8 days here. And let's say they were mistaken, so, we ate chametz one day. That we shouldn't. I mean, there is huge responsibility. And when you think about it, the responsibility lies on whom? On Moshe and Reuven. Now, who are Moshe and Reuven? I want to tell you a secret. They are not the scholars of the generation. They are not the giants, the rabbis, the sages. They are not necessarily the doctors or the lawyers or the accountants or the CEOs of any company. Moshe can be a little farmer, and Reuven can have a grocery store. They can be whatever they want to be. There are no requirements to the level of intelligence, level of IQ, level of profession, level of income, nothing. Moshe and Reuven. And they come, and we establish the entire holiday of that month based on their testimony. I think it's a tremendous message. Judaism is not only for a select group. Especially now, when we read the parashot in Sefer Vayikra, and we have the sense, my gosh, this parsha is about the Kohanim, and this one is about the Kohanim, and I'm just in Israel, what can I do? What does have anything to do with me? They are very special. We are just normal people. Yeah, they are special because they did something that they really earned to be priests, to be Kohanim. But it does not mean that we have no value. We obviously have. The first mitzvah to us as a nation was telling every individual, every Jewish slave, you now become responsible. I'm giving you, I'm presenting you an opportunity. Open your hand and understand that based on what you see and based on the answers that you give honestly to the court, we can establish the Jewish calendar based on what you say. Who else can offer a better offer than that? It's better than the Godfather, presenting you an offer that you cannot refuse. It's an unbelievable thing. Two simple Jews, can be with no education whatsoever. They happened to be on the hill when they saw the moon. Do you understand what kind of comfort and confidence it gives to a Jewish slave to hear that the first mitzvah that God gives him is to be responsible for the Jewish calendar? You know, that mistake that we think sometimes that, Judaism is only for the elite group or for the leaders. It's a mistake that Pharaoh did. When Pharaoh, after some plagues that he experienced, and it became very inconvenient for him, he said to Moshe, you know what, Moshe, not this Moshe, the witness for the moon, our Moshe. He says, Moses, you know what? I'll let the people go, but only the men, right? Only the men should go. And Moshe's response was a response that we all must take to heart. Moshe said to him, no, Pharaoh. בנערינו וזקנינו נלך. בבנינו ובבנותינו נלך כי חג השם לנו. It's not only the men. It's not only group among the entire Jewish people. It's our children, our boys, our sons and our daughters, our wives, our elders, our youngsters, everyone together, because everyone has a role. Everyone has something to contribute to this holiday for Hashem. This is a message that we must take to heart. It is not the rabbi's job, it's not the teacher's job to do things for us. We simple Jews need to take the responsibility that is presented to us and to sanctify not only the holidays and the year, but to sanctify our own lives, to become a holy people. And yes, we can do it. Thank you.